Right, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, first of all, you can already see that we're going to be having some Apocalypse map gameplay in the background, and this is a pretty good gameplay. Okay, I went 47-3 with the XM4. That's right, 47-3. Pretty insane gameplay. I have played this map a few times before this, so this was not my first map on here, or first game on this map. But yeah, so today's video, I'm going to be discussing like overall how Season 2's gone so far, what I think of it, and not only that, I'll be talking about this map because I'll get it right out of the way. I think this map's pretty good, but there's a few things in Season 2 that are kind of plaguing the game for me, which is kind of annoying. I kind of want to discuss that because I'm sure some of you will, say that you've had the same experience as well, and that's what I'm going to talk about. So, first of all, again, 47-3 gameplay in the background with the XM4. I am actually using new sensitivity settings because of, well, how this update went about. Like, something changed after this update, and I don't know if it's to do with aim assist or how sensitivities work or something. The game felt off, and I'm definitely not the only person who felt that. Lots of people I've seen, like Reddit and stuff, Twitter, said that like the aim assist had changed and sensitivities had changed. So I don't know if I'm going to have to do updated settings or something, but currently I am playing on slightly different settings as to what I was using before, just because my shot was all over the place. I hopped on and expected to shoot as straight as I could, in Season 1 and previous season, but for whatever reason, when Season 2 came about, something changed. I don't know what they did in the update. I don't know if it's to do with the performance issues currently on Xbox, which are still plaguing the game. I don't know if you're going to see any performance issues in this gameplay. Hopefully, I don't think I did get any in this game. But currently, when playing the game, I have had like FPS drops. Like we go from like 60 FPS, like the constant 60 FPS, down to like 20, down to like 10, 15. That's what it feels like. It feels like the game's lagging almost. Sometimes people are teleporting as well. It's not been very, how would I put it, like steady. It's not been very good to play sometimes, and sometimes I have just like turned the game off because of it. It is just been a bit of a plague on the game. It's what's annoying, because it did initially, when I first played this map, I thought this map was horrible, and it was mainly because of the performance issues. The performance issues on day 1 of Season 2 were horrendous. Now, they did release a patch for Xbox. It did take a while after PlayStation got it first, and I don't know if people on PlayStation are still experiencing the same thing, but on Xbox, it was a massive problem. It took like an extra day or an extra few hours for the patch to come to us, and when it did, I thought that'd be it. There'd be no more problems. Now, there is less of a problem than what it was before, but currently there is still an issue with like FPS performance issues. It's not playing how it should be. Let's put it that way. I know how the game felt before the this season, and since this season's dropped, it's definitely not played the same. So hopefully they get on top of that and start fixing that, because again, it is quite annoying joining games where your FPS drops, your performance just goes. And I am on an Xbox Series X, like any of you guys playing on an original Xbox or an Xbox One X or that might be experiencing even worse issues than I am. So let me know in the comment section below how Season 2 has been performing for you. Let me know what console you're on, whether you're on PC as well. Console, PC, whatever it is. Let me know the performance you've had like playing Season 2. Is it certain maps that do it for you? Is it the game in general, every match? Let me know down below, because I want to know how far out this problem goes, whether it's just an Xbox problem, a PlayStation problem, or just all consoles, all platforms are being affected by performance and stability issues. So yeah, out of the way though, I want to talk about this map, okay? And this map, in all opinion, right, after I've actually had some games on it, it has some really good games on it. I've got a lot more gameplays coming on this map than just this one. But this map plays really well, when you play against players who aren't quite abusing it like it is Nuketown. So I have played those people who treat this map like it's Nuketown, and they sit there at the back of the map with Stoner. For instance, the way I'm facing now, that spawn point obviously has loads of windows, loads of places to sit back and stuff. Especially on the left side of the map, we have that little tiny window which you can sit up top of and look out, and there's not really a head glitch to counter that when people sit on the top of that little bit of rock and you're that tiny stone window that they can see through, and you don't really have much of a chance to deal with it essentially. Like, there's no head glitch for you, but there's a big head glitch for them. So unless they're really bad, most of the time people in that small window are going to kill you. But this map does play really well. There's a lot of like intricate spots. It's a 3-lane map, but there is like different ways to take certain routes. Like, so for instance, here where I'm going now, there's like 2 different ways. You can go down low, you can go like where I am now, drop it down. You have a nice little ladder to get up here, or you can go all the way around to the steps. There's a few little spots in and around on this map that makes this play really well. I feel like I'm not trapped. I don't feel like I'm playing, for instance, that map. I can't even remember what the map's called. The one with the plane in the middle. I don't feel trapped to a certain lane. I feel like there's different ways of me taking certain lanes. There's ways of going from like the left lane into middle, or going from right into middle. it just plays really well. It's a traditional free lane map, and I think this is Treyarch like going back to their roots a bit, you know, taking like the criticism they've had with other maps in this game. Because let's be honest, the standard maps aren't the greatest. They're not terrible. They're not awful like I'd say Modern Warfare's, but the free lane maps in this game haven't been great. You know, the game was only playable, or it was only like decently good when Nuketown and Raid were added to the game, which great maps. You know, you can't go wrong with them. Nuketown myself, I don't personally enjoy too much. Also, you're going to see as well, I am on a brutal right now. I did want to call this nuclear gameplay, but unfortunately, I choked. I choked the nuke, and you're going to see it right here. I'm on a 26, and I didn't get the lucky shot. I didn't get the hip fire going my way, and I lost out on my nuke. But I am calling a chopper gunner and starting to use it on this map. Probably going to take it off though, because I thought this map would be quite good for a chopper gunner, and unfortunately, there's too many spaces for people to hide in. You know, I thought it was a nice open map. I might use the chopper gunner, get a few more kills than I normally do, because again, I normally run the War Machine, UAV, and Harp, but that's also one thing as well. The Harp kill streak is fixed now, so that kill streak is insane, and I recommend using that. It's the only kill streak in this game that is absolutely the best kill streak. Like, there's no reason for you not to run a Harp. It's just guaranteed kills pretty much all the time, so definitely be running that kill streak. But yeah, chopper gunner on this map, not the greatest if you guys were thinking of using it. I've also used the Death Machine, which was new in Season 2. It did actually come into the game before Season 2 actually dropped. And the problem with the Death Machine, there's just a little too much time like it takes to actually start up and shoot. It's nowhere near as good as War Machine, okay? That's kind of the comparison I'm going to do here. You got the War Machine, you got the Death Machine. Yes, the Death Machine costs way less than the War Machine, but the War Machine is way more impactful. Like, I feel like most of the time, like, when I get a War Machine, I'm going to be able to make full use of that War Machine. The Death Machine, you have to be a little bit more smarter about, and that's probably why it has such a longer charge up time. Because obviously the War Machine, you know, is instant fire. You can spam that thing all you want. But the War Machine, even though it's like almost double, I believe, the cost of the Death Machine, I would still pick the War Machine any day of the week, because again, you're getting like guaranteed 10 kills at least with the War Machine. It's just that good, as long as you know how to play smart with it. Death Machine, you can definitely do things with it. You can definitely get like 10 kills with it if you like are very smart about it. But again, you play so slow with it, I'd rather use the War Machine over the Death Machine. And yeah, so other than performance and stability issues that I've had in Season 2, overall, I'd say Season 2 is quite good. I have played Outbreak a little bit in Zombies. It's okay. I do feel like there's a lot of just running around, to be honest. I haven't played it too much, so I might give it a go again. You know, I'm not going to give too much of a review on that, because again, I don't feel like I've played it enough to actually give it a proper review. But with Apocalypse, personally, this map is fantastic. I feel like it plays really well. Hopefully it doesn't get overtaken by people eventually figuring out where to camp on this map, what spots, you know, are easy to set up, for instance, like the stone window behind me right now. Hopefully we don't get an issue like that with what Nuketown is at the moment, where people just spray through the walls with stoners and sit in every lane, every corner with a stoner. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, overall, Season 2, I'd say it's pretty successful. Could do a bit of better stability and performance, but otherwise, a lot of good things added. Hopefully get some more nice things coming in the season, maybe some more maps, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of Season 2. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe notifications on, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.